Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Shit. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm trying to like wear my wig so that I can look pretty for you guys. I just want to do a 20 minutes video. And hopefully I just want to gist. I just want to gist somebody. Anybody that's willing to hear. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Let me firstly apologize. Like, this is unacceptable YouTuber behavior. TJ, you don't disappear for almost a year. Which kind of banner beat is that? I'm sorry. And if this is your first time here, hi, my name is TJ. I am an aspiring YouTuber, and I think that's what I'll keep calling myself until I feel like I'm making headway, because at the moment there's a still way I'm making. No headway, but hi guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are all well, fine and everything. I've made quite a number of videos though. I just did not upload them because there was one I made about the election. I just felt like I was too much in my feelings. There was one I made about feminism. I just felt like I was not coherent in that video, and I did not upload it. But this particular one, I'm going to upload it because I am in like I'm in high spirits. I am in high spirits, like high spirits, and the Holy Spirit high spirits. Yes. So I celebrated my 29th birthday like 3 days ago, and I am all shades of emotion at the moment, like all shades of emotion. I spent the better part of that day crying, but then it was both good and bad cries. I had the cries of like, what am I doing with my life? And I had the cry of, at least I'm alive and I have a chance to actually do something with my life. You know? So it's a win-win for me. If you ask, I'm still alive. So Moshile blow, and all the people that are looking down on me now and thinking I'm a waste, even me even being part of those people, look at me and be like, damn girl, you did it. Damn girl. So in the meantime, I am just going to like chill, and I just decided I was going to come up here and like gist you guys, like, how are you guys doing? How are you guys coping in this particular economy? How are you coping in this whole dilly dally of being a Nigerian youth? Like, a lot of things have happened recently that, you know, almost I was never one of those people. One of them being, I was never one of those people that was ever worried about marriage. I always said I would be 30. And then I tried to date a guy who would always shut me up and say, why would you say 30? What is your problem? Why are you trying to hinder God's way? Because I thought he was a pastor. But he's not a pastor. The guy was just saying, he was just shining balls, because at the end of the day, he did not treat me even like a godly person, not talk of a pastor. But that aside, I also had another thing that came around recently, and just like summarize that, the reason why you're not in a relationship and you're not married right now is because you're not serious. I know when you get, and when you had, you know, when you have it at the back of your mind somehow, like, am I doing the right things? And somebody now comes around and tells you you are not a serious person. It's really like a very difficult and hard pill to swallow. Yeah. So it makes it like really difficult to look at yourself and look at like the only achievements that I know I can give my family members now is if I go and bring man home and say, this man, I want to marry him. They don't care if I succeed. That is the only success. As long as you are married and you are making babies, even if the babies are drinking Gary, who cares? It really doesn't matter. But going to church today really put me in like a really good spirit, because it like aligned some things in my mind. This month, the focus of the topic. See, English can be difficult sometimes. Just try and follow me. The topic of the month in church is building, I think, strong family foundations or something like that. I'm going to put the topic on the screen. But the moment the man of God just said that, I was like, yes, this is why I'm in church. Because it really aligned that you have to have a certain mindset to have a certain type of family. I know the type of family I want. I know that after the fear of, I have three topmost fear. The fear of not making heaven is the first one. The fear of being poor is the second one. The third one is the fear of having a horrible family. And I feel like if I have these three things, I would have filled purpose. I would have, to a certain level, when I die, I will be able to smile on my deathbed. Yeah. So these three things, I realized that in church, when they were talking about the sermon, when the man of God was preaching, I realized that, come on, these people that came to put green into your life recently, can they help me achieve this type of life? And I realized that the mindset I have at the moment is not going to be very, I'm working on it, because I feel like obviously a woman has a biological clock. Anyway, I am working hard to make sure I am where I need to be to get the type of family that I want. I know there were certain things that I saw growing up. I don't want my children to even experience slightly something like that. So I know I am working hard on my mind, not being type of person that my parents were the way they were to me, to my children, not being. I just want to give them, I want to equip them with the best, hoping that I know I've done my side the best. God cannot mess up in his own side, and it really puts me in a good mood that you are right on track. I'm working on my ego. I don't want to be an egotistic or narcissistic parent. I don't want to be a poor parent at all. And I'm working at that. So anything that would hinder that at the moment, even man, the type of man, I cannot marry a man that is like extremely frugal. I want a man that is financially responsible. Yes, I am also learning financial responsibility, but frugal. It's because I don't want to use the word stingy. I just don't think it works well in the type of family that I want. Some people would want that. Maybe they came from extremely lavish and wasteful families. But me as a person, I want somebody that is selfless, and I am in a very happy headspace. So I know I work best in this mind. So all those people that were like in my ears were not working for my best. They were not working for something that was suitable for me. So now all those people, now I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to cut some of you up. I love you guys. I love you guys. But you shall not be speaking to me again in the next 6 months. At least 6 months. At least I'm gonna be avoiding your calls. If you watch this video and you go and see that, if I'm avoiding your call, that's it. You know, there are aunties that I call. I had an episode with somebody I dated recently, and the person was just a funny person. He was a clown. If you are watching this, you are a clown. You are not supposed to be a pastor. You are supposed to be living in the circles with perfume neck. You are a clown. Very unserious person. And I hope God serves you what you deserve. Period. Anyway, and the person made me. I started to see myself in the face of shame on me, spiritual problems. You know, when they make you start looking at yourself like something wrong with me. That was what it was. But at the end of the day, I figured that I do not have spiritual problems. I am on God's track, and I am not going to try and fast forward God. I know He cannot forget me. I know His plan and purpose for my life cannot be a waste. I am truly believing that the devil cannot hinder me. He cannot waste my time. He cannot. He has no plan. My name is TJ Sonimi. I belong to God through and through. So anybody that thinks I'm wasting time right now, maybe you should try and join the line right now. Because even me, sometimes I talk down myself that I'm wasting time. But when God shows me stuff in my dreams, in the Bible, through sermons, it shows that I'm on track. So breathe. Any sorrow, anybody that thinks I am, even at the moment, I'm trying to learn how to be financially sustainable and responsible for myself. That anybody, as long as you're not giving me money, breathe, just and pray for me. Just pray for me. Don't worry, I am going to be fine. If you are worried about how my life is going to turn out, this is like a wake-up call for all my uncles and aunties that worry. Emma, worry around here about anybody. You have trained us well. You have put us in God's way. We are going to be fine. Breathe. Don't give yourself sicknesses and diseases worrying about what God is working on. It doesn't make any sense. Where's your faith? Believe with us. Believe with us. Believe with us. The devil has no share, no taking us. You know about it, how God has come through for a lot of you in difficult times. When it looked like it was time to give up, God came through for you. So why are you looking at us like, Hey, unnecessary. It shows your faithlessness. Come off it. Stop it. I'm sorry this has turned to kind of like a sermon, but I just want to chat somebody out there. That if anybody's looking down on you because you are single, or because you have not chosen the perfect career path, or because they think you're a waste, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, girl, you are doing well. You are not a waste. You're working hard every day. God will come through for you in the right time, right season. He will not give to you what you cannot undo. He would not. That's even worse. That is even worse than God gives me a studio that burns up now, or due to my carelessness, it runs down. But now that I'm working hard for it, the way I'm working hard for it, if I get a studio, I'm going to cherish it. I'm going to work hard at it. There's no point, no need for me to be worrying about the plans of God for my life, because I even me, I want to be surprised. I want to be like, this is what God had planned for me, Jesus. Jesus, this is what you had planned for me, and I want to be surprised by it. I don't want to fret. I don't want to go to God in stupid amount of fear because some family members are telling me it is nonsense at this point. Let the singles breathe. Let the youths that are trying to figure out their life breathe. Let us breathe. Don't you think we want beautiful things for our lives too? This I don't know how this turned out as an advice for our uncles and aunties. Don't you think we want good things for our lives too? Do you think we want to just be single? We don't want to have children. We just want to be wasting away. Some of us, we're not clubbers. We're not even doing anything. It's not like I'm not doing it. I was never brought up to be like that. It's not my prerogative. It is not something I like. So what do you think I'm doing here? Don't you think I want to be booed up with somebody too? Now wow. Oh girl. So in case you are just out there and anybody's talking in your ears, tell them, auntie, let the singles breathe. Shaba. And eventually if wahala come now and you're in you, we will not see you. So at the end of the day, I hope with this my few points I'll be able to convince and not confuse you that let the singles breathe. Thanks and God bless.